Jungkook and Taehyung break the internet with secret Instagram live. Did they just declare independence from HYBE? It was supposed to be just another ordinary, quiet day in the K-pop universe. No events. No announcements. Just the usual silence. But then, boom, out of nowhere, Jungkook appeared on Instagram Live. Alone? Not even close. Sitting right beside him, as if fate had drawn him there, was none other than Taehyung. That's right, V of BTS, currently deep into his military service. And just like that, the internet didn't simply break, it exploded. Twitter lit up like a Christmas tree. TikTok feeds were immediately flooded with reaction videos. And even the most composed armies couldn't hide their shock. Because this wasn't just a friendly hangout. No. This was something far more intense. The timing was too perfect. The mood? Unspoken but powerful. The silence between their words? Louder than any announcement HYBE had ever made. Jungkook, who hadn't been active for months, suddenly chose this moment to go live with Taehyung, who technically shouldn't even be allowed to appear publicly due to military regulations. Yet there they were, two of the most influential forces in global music, sitting together in a car, laughing and talking like the world hadn't just shifted on its axis. But it had. Everything had changed. When Jungkook finally spoke, it wasn't a full confession, but it didn't have to be. His voice trembled ever so slightly as he said, "I missed you all. I needed this." The words were soft, yet they echoed with the power of a man reclaiming his voice. It wasn't just sentiment, it felt like rebellion. Taehyung, as always, was less verbal but even more expressive. His smirks, the way he leaned back, the confident silence, it all screamed defiance. The energy between them was electric, undeniable, and unmistakably intentional. Fans watching didn't see just a casual reunion, they saw a coded message. A protest without words. A statement that went far beyond "we miss you." Behind all the laughter, there was tension. And not the fake drama kind. The real kind, the kind that makes CEOs sweat and crisis teams leap into action. The kind that suggests something big is happening behind the scenes, and not even HYBE saw it coming. Why now? Why together? Why so bold? Some fans believe that Jungkook's sudden live wasn't about catching up with fans, it was about taking back power. About creative freedom. About independence. And Taehyung's presence? Not an accident. Not a slip. An alliance. A show of unity that no press release could replicate. And HYBE? The company was blindsided. Completely. Staff began locking internal chat rooms. The media team scrambled to write press statements that were ultimately never released. Why? Because how do you undo a viral revolution already underway? This wasn't a scheduled appearance. Taehyung was under military monitoring. He shouldn't even be there. But there he was, calm, bold, and in full control. The message? We're not waiting anymore. Almost immediately, rumors caught fire. Did they go rogue? Was this a test? A protest? Fans began obsessively analyzing the live like a secret mission, from camera angles to background music to the pause before Jungkook said, "I'm back." That phrase alone, "I'm back," sent chills through the fandom. It didn't just mean I'm online. It meant I'm taking the wheel again. In less than an hour, Twitter racked up over 2 million posts about the moment. Screenshots, clips slowed down for lip reading, music analysis, and full-on conspiracy timelines filled the internet. Some said it was destiny. Others called it a calculated strike. But everyone agreed, something huge had just happened. And what does this all mean for BTS? Everything. This could be the spark that reignites the group's unity. Proof that time, distance, or military service can't touch the bond that made BTS a global phenomenon. Jungkook and Taehyung weren't just reminiscing, they were reminding us, we're not done yet. As the fandom celebrated, HYBE was left scrambling. Insider reports suggest the agency had no prior knowledge of the live, let alone any involvement from both members. Crisis calls went out. Emergency meetings were held late into the night. But by then, the moment had gone global. Damage control was no longer possible. And if that wasn't enough, hours after the live ended, Taehyung was reportedly spotted again, this time not in military uniform. Was it a past clip? A disguise? Or was he openly defying protocol? No one knows, but the mystery is feeding the flames. HYBE stayed silent. But the silence only amplified the chaos. Fans weren't just watching, they were demanding answers. Not just about the live, but about the bigger question, who's really in control now? Because Jungkook's return wasn't just a social media update. It was a power shift. A challenge to the system that once dictated every step. And by choosing Taehyung as his partner in this moment, he wasn't just sharing screen time, he was sharing intent. Together, the two aren't just idols. They're leaders of a movement. A movement that, once again, is changing the face of K-pop. The next few hours were mayhem. TikTok was flooded with edits every 5 minutes. YouTube reactors couldn't upload fast enough. Fans across every platform shared one central thought: did they just go independent? And if they did, what comes next? For HYBE, this was a PR disaster. Their most prized stars, Jungkook and Taehyung, just made a move outside the company's control, and instead of facing backlash, they were being praised like liberators. The tightly held narrative of the agency crumbled in real time. Because BTS has never just been about music. They've always been a symbol. And today, that symbol screamed freedom. Meanwhile, ARMY was on a full-blown emotional roller coaster. Crying one moment, gasping the next, but most of all, hoping. Hoping that the real BTS was coming back stronger, bolder, and unfiltered. This wasn't just Jungkook coming back to Instagram. This was a battle cry. And if Taehyung was there, calm and calculating, he might just be the one leading the charge. So now the world waits. Will HYBE make a statement? Try to sweep this under the rug? Or are we witnessing the start of a new BTS era, where the members take full control of their image, their voice, and their future? One thing is certain, in the world of BTS, nothing is ever random. Every move means something. And today? Today felt like the beginning of a revolution. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell, because the next time Jungkook or Taehyung drop a move, we'll be here to break it all down for you. This isn't just K-pop gossip, this is history in the making. Thank you, ARMY. And thank you, BTS, for keeping the fire alive. Until next time. Purple Heart.